Legends lost. Reggae icon Jimmy Cliff, actor Udo Kier pass at 81, leaving vast legacies.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily News English Podcast. I'm Peter.
And I'm Anna. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Our goal, as always, is to help you learn and practice your English using interesting news stories from around the world.
We pick stories that are easy to understand, and we break down any difficult words for you. Let's get started.
So, Anna, today we're talking about two very famous artists who recently passed away.
Yes, Peter. It's sad news, but also a chance to celebrate their amazing lives and work. We're remembering Jimmy Cliff and Udo Kier.
Both lived to be 81 years old. That's a wonderful, long life.
Absolutely. Jimmy Cliff was a reggae music legend from Jamaica, so a true icon, meaning a very famous and admired person in their field.
Exactly. And Udo Kier was a German actor, famous for being in many, many different kinds of movies.
It's amazing how two people from such different worlds can leave such a big mark. They really had a significant impact on their industries.
Let's start with Jimmy Cliff. Many people know his songs, right?
Oh, yes. He sang famous songs like I Can See Clearly Now and You Can Get It If You Really Want. Such positive messages.
He really helped bring reggae music from Jamaica to the whole world. He was a true pioneer. We'll talk more about what pioneer means later in our vocabulary corner.
That's right. His music often talked about hope and strength, even when things were hard.
He showed people that they could be strong and find freedom.
But what's really beautiful about Jimmy Cliff is that even with all his fame, his family was most important to him.
That's so true. He said his children and wife were the real foundation of his happiness, meaning they were the strong, basic support of his life.
He once said, "First family and then career." That's a powerful message, don't you think?
It really is, Anna. It shows what truly mattered to him, even with all his awards and global recognition.
His children even followed in his footsteps. They chose to do similar things to him, pursuing music as well. His daughter Lilke is a singer, and his son Aiken is a talented drummer.
Wow, music clearly ran in the family. And he taught them simple, strong values like honesty and integrity.
He believed talking about right and wrong and showing good examples was more important than strict rules.
What a wonderful way to live and teach his children. His music gave people courage.
And his life showed us that family love can be the greatest reward.
Now, let's talk about Udo Kier, the actor. What an interesting life he had.
He was born in Germany in 1944, during World War II. His hospital was bombed right after he was born.
Can you imagine? He and his mother were pulled from the rubble. That's the broken pieces of buildings after something like a bomb attack. An amazing start to a life.
That must have stayed with him. He often said he was lucky, but also that he just wanted to get out of Germany.
He certainly did. He ended up in over 200 films and TV shows. That's a lot.
Incredible! He had such a unique face and could play so many different types of characters.
Yes, he played vampires, villains, funny people, and strange misfits, meaning people who are a bit unusual or don't fit in. He was truly chameleonic, like a chameleon that changes its color.
He worked with famous directors like Andy Warhol and Lars von Trier, and even appeared in big Hollywood movies.
Like Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, and Armageddon. He really moved between art films and big blockbusters, those really popular, big-budget movies.
He was always ready to try something new, no matter how unusual.
Even with such a busy and public acting career, his private life was very quiet.
That's a surprise, isn't it? He lived alone with his dogs and had just a few close friends.
He also loved gardening. He especially liked planting palm trees and watching them grow.
That's a lovely image. For someone who started life in destruction, growing things must have been very special.
Definitely. He created beautiful, peaceful spaces for himself, far from the movie sets.
So, while Jimmy Cliff was about family and community, Udo Kier was about art and a quiet, personal life.
But they both show us that you can be very artistic and unique, but also a truly good person in your own way.
They really left behind amazing legacies, shaping their fields and touching many lives.
Now is a great time to pause and check out the vocabulary for this story.
Peter, let's look at some important words from our story today.
Great idea, Anna. These words will help our listeners understand even more.
Okay, first up, pioneer. Jimmy Cliff was called a reggae pioneer. What does that mean?
A pioneer is someone who is one of the first people to do something important or new, like a trailblazer.
Exactly. He led the way for reggae music. Next, we heard devoted father.
A devoted father is a dad who loves his children very, very much and spends a lot of time and effort caring for them.
A super loving dad. And what about reluctant icon? Jimmy Cliff was a reluctant icon.
Well, an icon is a very famous person. Reluctant means you don't really want to do something. So, a reluctant icon is someone famous who doesn't really seek or enjoy all that fame.
He preferred his family. Makes sense. Next, a word we used for both of them. Legacy.
Ah, a legacy is what someone leaves behind after they are gone. It's their impact or the things they are remembered for.
Yes, like their music, movies, or even their values. Moving on to Udo Kier, we said he was chameleonic.
That's a fun word. A chameleon is a lizard that changes its skin color to match its surroundings.
So, for an actor, it means they can change their look and personality easily to play many different types of roles.
He was great at that. And how about avant-garde? He worked with avant-garde directors.
Avant-garde describes art or artists that are very new, unusual, and experimental. They try out ideas that are different from what most people are used to.
Like pushing the boundaries of art. Finally, let's talk about flamboyant.
Flamboyant means very colorful, noticeable, or dramatic. It's like saying someone's style is very showy and eye-catching.
Yes, Udo Kier's movies were often flamboyant, even if his private life was quiet.
That's a great set of words, Peter. I hope our listeners find them useful. Okay, listeners, it's your turn to think.
We've talked about Jimmy Cliff, who put family first, and Udo Kier, who focused a lot on his unique art.
What do you think is more important in life? A successful career, a loving family, or finding time for your hobbies and passions?
Think about it, and maybe share your thoughts with a friend. So, to summarize, we remembered two amazing artists this week, reggae legend Jimmy Cliff and actor Udo Kier.
Jimmy Cliff showed us the power of music and how family can be the true foundation of happiness.
Udo Kier, with his incredible acting career and quiet personal life, taught us it's okay to be unique and follow your own artistic path.
Both men lived full lives, leaving behind beautiful art and important lessons about what truly matters.
Thank you so much for joining us today on the Daily News English podcast. We love having you.
Don't forget to like this episode, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's stories. We love hearing from you.
See you next time for more news and English learning.
Bye, everyone.